going on, everybody? This is Dave from Post Rock Promo. I'm here with Thorsten from Veil of Sound from Frankfurt, Germany. How's it going, Thorsten?
Thank you very much. Over here, it's quite nice. It's been a cold day, but otherwise very, very sunny and nice and warm. How's the weather over in the States?
It's good, man. It's sunny and it's been really warm, so my kind of weather.
So, thanks for taking a chance and talking with us or with me about the new project that we've been launching. We've launched the website 10 days ago, and thank you very much for doing this. I wouldn't have thought that anybody would be interested in doing something like this so quickly.
Of course, man. All right, so let's dive right into it. So how did you start up Veil of Sound? You said that you just started up, but how did you go about starting it up?
Well, basically, it's the way that I've been writing for another blog, like 1.5 years. I was a music writer or journalist like 20 years ago. But then, because of studying and my normal daytime job, I had to stop, and I also didn't have enough time. And now that I'm more settled in my job, I took up writing again. And then it was the way that, first of all, we had planned to take over the old blog, but that didn't work out for several reasons. And then we said, okay, we still want to do this, and we still want to keep on writing and promoting music that we like and sharing music that we love, and maybe not only talk about the big bands that everybody is talking about. So, okay, we decided to do something totally new for us. I mean, like doing a blog or a webzine is nothing new. Everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of people do that. And we said, okay, there might be 1 or 2 twitches to it that we could do differently to other pages.
Very cool. So you're from Frankfurt, Germany.
Yeah.
How's the scene there? Do you have a favorite venue, a favorite local band?
Well, of course, we have like several good clubs, and we have like a scene, so to speak. But the thing here with the middle of Germany is that the scene is like not unified. You could not say we have like a metal scene or we have a punk scene. A lot of it mixes. I would say that right here in the middle of Germany is like a very, very mixed scene. We got like The Clouds Will Clear from Frankfurt, who are awesome at post-rock, like very good, nice, sparkly post-rock that you could be doing. And we got also other bands from around the corner who are more into like hardcore and metal, and who also do that brilliantly. But unless you go to like bigger cities in Germany, like Berlin or Hamburg, Cologne, Munich, where you really got like scenes for certain genres, there it is like separated. Here everything is mixed in all into one, so it's very, very different. And we have a few clubs. We have a few great clubs around here. One of them has been around for 50 or more years, if I remember correctly, Batsch Cup in Frankfurt, which also has progressed from like a small venue to now a big hall with like, I think 2,500, if I remember correctly. But of course, yeah, big student cities around here. So we also got a lot of smaller clubs, brilliant, lovely things underground, some amazing new clubs, also in some students' towns around here. So it's kind of a mixed thing right here in the middle of Germany.
Interesting. So what's your favorite review/interview that you've done so far?
Oh man, that is difficult. I mean, like I'm one of those guys who likes to do lengthy stuff, like long interviews, long specials. I've written a special about the post-rock scene in Budapest last year. There were some awesome interviews in there with bands like Turch and Hagi. Awesome. You can also check that out on our website. The second big special that we have on our website was a black metal collective out of Zurich in Switzerland. Also very, very interesting. But if Lumbar or Kiss It Goodbye, Himsa, Harkonnen, like the guy is a legend in my eyes. And who also was a graphic designer, for example, for Sovereign Lord Recordings. So that would be probably my favorite.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. So when you looked at our website, was there any review that stuck out, especially for you, that got your attention?
I just briefly looked through it, and I was just impressed with what I saw. I'll have to go back and take a real hard look at it, but
Yeah.
just from what I saw, I was really impressed, and so far you guys are doing a great job.
Thank you. Thank you. That's also, of course, because of the great writers that we have on board. We have like a few guys on board who are not only very productive in writing a lot of reviews, but also still keeping a high level of quality reviews. And that is like the most exciting thing to me, which also shows in the response we got so far by now, I think. So would there be any record where you say, okay, I would like to read a review about that on Veil of Sound?
If you could interview one big band, who would it be?
If I could interview one big band, that is a strange question, because I always like to interview like guys who are not that well known. I will be conducting an interview with Junius in the next couple of weeks. I'm very much looking forward to that. Otherwise, let's say I would go with one of my favorite all-time bands, and that would be Boy Sets Fire. I just love the guys. I've met them quite a few times. They're always fun to hang out with. And, you know, at heart, I'm still an old hardcore kid.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to ask you some non-music questions. It's a good way for me to get to know you. I did this with the other people I interviewed. Are you ready?
Of course I am.
First one, favorite book?
Well, being an English teacher, I normally would always go with Hamlet, although it sounds cheesy. I just love the play. It's awesome. If you haven't read it by now, do it. It is the best play ever written. Right now, for a few years, it's been American War by Omar al-Khayyam. Was it Kadat? I always forget the guy's name, but it's an awesome book.
Very cool. Would you rather explore the space or ocean?
Ocean, definitely. Because
big
ocean
guy.
Also implies beach.
If you go back in time and talk to one world leader, who would it be?
That is difficult, because being a history teacher, there are so many to choose from. Actually, I think a discussion with Malcolm X would be very interesting, and also to see the turn that he made.
Huh, interesting. If you had $1 million and you could donate it to any charity, what charity?
Does it have to be one?
It could be multiple.
Okay, if it can be multiple, then I would definitely spend a large amount to a charity that we have in Germany here, which is the German Children Cancer Research Center, definitely. Because I think like cancer is unfortunately the epidemic that nobody is talking about, but it kills like a lot of people, more than any other cause of death. I think another charity would be, yeah, I would do two things, like giving the Cancer Research Charity Center half of it, and the other half would go into spreading education in places where education is not something normal.
That's awesome. Favorite subject in school?
Teaching or having been taught? Both is English. Both is English.
All right, I'm a big Lord of the Rings guy. It's my favorite movie of all time. I'm a nerd, not gonna lie. If you could be any Lord of the Rings character, what character?
Gimli. I mean, come on. Who else?
He's got a sweet beard. He's funny, and he likes his beer.
Apart from the beer thing, I'm all in, definitely.
All right, last question. What are some places in Frankfurt that visitors should check out?
Okay, there are a few things that you definitely have to check out. I think when you come to Frankfurt, checking out Bornheim and Sachsenhausen and in the evening is very nice. There are a lot of lovely places around there where you can hang out, and that is something that you definitely should do. You definitely have to check out the whole area around the Main River. There are some very, very nice spots around there, especially downtown. Where they have like very nice laid back kind of vibe. And the river is just very nice to look at, especially from one side where you can also see all the bank towers on the other side of a river. And the last thing that I would definitely suggest would be to go up something that is called Main Tower, a skyscraper, which has like a very nice deck atop where you can just, on good days, you can see like for, I think, 30 kilometers. That would be my suggestions.
That's awesome, man. You'll have to take me to those places when I get over there.
Just come over.
Hopefully soon.
Hopefully.
Well, I really appreciate you coming on and chatting up a little bit, man. I really appreciate you supporting me in post-rock promo.
You're more than welcome in doing that. So hope you have a good time.
We'll talk soon. Have a great night.
You too, man. Bye-bye.
See ya.